Dear children, welcome to grade 3 block 16. I am going to tell you about the English lesson asking questions. In this lesson, you will understand that asking and answering questions about a story helps us to read and understand a story better. Students will also learn the skill of inferring answers from the story. You will begin by looking at a picture from the story and forming questions using the question words who, what, where, and when. They will then look at the pictures and ask questions to apply the questioning skills to read a story by asking and answering questions before, during, and after reading. You will also practice asking fact based and inferring questions about the story. Instead of simply reading a story, let's use the reading strategy of asking questions while reading. Asking questions leads the reader to think more deeply about the characters, settings, and plot, and also notice details that would be overlooked while simply reading a story. Pictures helps to make stories more interesting to read. When we understand the pictures in a story, we also understand the story better. Now, let's look at the picture and form a question. Who is playing with the dogs? The girl is playing with the dogs. Can you guess and can you form a questions? Yes. What they are looking for? Yes, they are looking at the bird. Can you guess and can you frame a question? Yes. Who is standing behind the girl? Yes. I guess the parents are standing behind that girl. Now let's read the story Pink and Gia. When Gia was young, she would run on the grass outside her small house in Delhi. She loved kicking her favorite football around with her pet dogs. One day, just when she was about to kick the ball, she noticed a small bird hiding behind a tree. Hi there, bird, she said. The bird began to flap its wings, trying hard to fly away. What's the matter? Don't your wings work? She asked. The little bird just stood there. It looked up sadly at little Gia. Oh my, your wings is hurt, isn't it? Gia bent down and picked up the little injured bird. With her parents' permission, Gia kept the bird in a shoebox for the next 4 weeks. She fed the bird, took care of the bird, and kept it warm and safe. Each night, she would pretend to read the bird a story. Gia was not old enough to read, but her father had read to her many times, so she knew all her favorite stories by heart. The bird had a bright pink crest on its head. Gia called the bird Pink. Soon, Pink grew strong again and was ready to go back to her natural home. Gia and her parents released Pink. Pink flew away and landed in a nearby tree. Gia was sad that her friend was gone, but she was happy that her friend was back home. 4 years passed, and Gia was now ready to celebrate her 8th birthday. Happy birthday, Gia, said her father as he handed her a gift. It was a brand new kite. Gia couldn't wait to go out and fly her new kite the next day. She went outside with her 2 pet dogs. She ran through the grass flying her new kite with her pets. Just as it began to fly high, a great gust of wind blew the kite out of control. It got caught in a nearby tree. She tried to free it, but with every pull on the string, it only got worse. it was struck. Gia was sad. She loved her new kite. She sat under the tree with tears rolling down her cheeks. Gia didn't know that the little bird whose life she had served so many years ago had made its home nearby. Suddenly, Pink swooped in and with its beak pulled Gia's kite out of the tree. Gia couldn't believe her eyes. Is that a pink crest on that bird? She said to herself. It couldn't be. The bird who wasn't so little anymore landed right in front of Gia and gently placed the kite at her feet. For a second, the bird and Gia looked each other in the eyes. Thank you, Pink, said Gia finally. The bird flapped its strong wings and flew away. Gia picked up her kite and ran home to tell her parents about what had just happened. The next topic is thinking questions. Who do you see in the picture? Yes, we can see Gia, dogs, and a bird. What did we do before reading the story? Before reading the story, we looked at the pictures. We quickly looked through all the pictures in the story and read the keywords. What did we do next? Next, we began to read the story and stopped every now and then to ask questions. What did we do in the end? In the end, we thought about what we had read and tried to answer questions that we could not answer before. How does asking and answering questions about the story helps us to read? When we ask questions about the story, we think about what the characters must be thinking, what must have happened before, and also about our own lives. We notice more things about the story that we would not notice if we only read the story without asking questions about it. Dear children, hope you all enjoyed this session. We'll meet in the next video with a different topic. Until then, bye bye. God bless you, children.